Was it Planned Parenthood or Planned politics? When Governor Haley asked for tough new inspections of the state's abortion clinics, she said it was because she was shocked by Planned Parenthood.
At the time, a series of internet videos posted by a pro-life group were getting millions of hits online, allegedly showing Planned Parenthood profiting from the sale of fetal tissue. Now investigative reporter Gordon Dell uncovers the real story of the abortion inspection crackdown, and it starts in our own backyard. Gordon?
Planned Parenthood was certainly getting all the attention this summer, right? But long before Governor Haley wrote about what she called unethical practices at Planned Parenthood, all of the state's abortion clinics were already scheduled for annual inspections. The only difference is the results, and that has nothing to do with Planned Parenthood.
The $30 to $100 price of events per
The first videos posted by the pro-life Center for Medical Progress appeared online this June.
Hi, Becca.
Presidential candidates like Carly Fiorina moved the video's claims into the center of her campaign, while all along the real push for abortion clinic changes,
And it goes to the core of the character of our nation,
was right by her side. Pro-life lawmakers, all Republican, all from the upstate, like Spartanburg's Donna Hicks.
Being a strong pro-life legislator, I would be happy if we never had to face another abortion.
Hicks is one of 8 upstate representatives motivated by anti-abortion views and deep distrust of the state inspections at this independent Greenville clinic, the only one not affiliated with Planned Parenthood.
You can't see it from the road, but this is the Greenville Women's Clinic, one of 3 clinics in South Carolina that does 99% of the state's abortions. Of the 3, this one had the cleanest inspection history. In fact, until last year, it was perfect.
We looked at clinic inspections performed by the Department of Health and Environmental Control starting in 2011. In September of that year, inspectors gave the Greenville Women's Clinic a perfect 100%. There were no violations. The next inspection in 2013, same result, and a perfect score again in October 2014. It was less than 2 weeks after one of those perfect reports that these 8 upstate Republicans say they started hearing rumors that the inspections were too easy. The lack of violations, they said, was too good to be true.
They were not getting any violations, and that's just not normal. Everybody has a violation.
The other clinics did. In Columbia and Charleston, at clinics owned by or affiliated with Planned Parenthood. An inspector found violations at the Charleston Women's Center last year. And at Planned Parenthood of the Midlands, all of the inspections we reviewed found similar problems. Again, only the independent Greenville clinic kept a flawless record. So the 8 upstate lawmakers signed this letter in 2013 asking for a state investigation into DHEC inspections. Some, like Anderson Representative Ann Thayer, hoped more state scrutiny would not only find violations, but could also force the only upstate abortion clinic to close its doors.
Any additional inspections, any additional regulations, any additional laws that make it harder to get an abortion, you're in favor.
right?
If the result of that is that that clinic has to close down, you would consider that a good thing.
Yeah, I guess I would.
This spring, the Legislative Audit Council's report found problems with DHEC inspections. Some, like this one in Greenville, appeared to only last a few hours. Others started and stopped at exactly the same time. The lawmakers had the answers they wanted. And 1 month later, with Planned Parenthood in the headlines, the governor took action.
What I wanted to find out is if we were seeing those kinds of things in Planned Parenthood, I owed it to the citizens of South Carolina to make sure we had checked to make sure that wasn't going to happen.
Inspectors returned to Greenville this September, and this time was different. DHEC inspectors found mislabeled drugs, inaccurate records, and fetal remains called product of conception had been improperly disposed of for years, including 2012, 2013, and 2014. Records show the very same DHEC inspector who gave the clinic a perfect score just 10 months earlier was now reporting violations that would have existed for years. And unlike in past years, when Columbia and Charleston clinics could simply turn in a plan to correct any violations, the state cracked down on the new inspection results, fining the Greenville clinic thousands of dollars, suspending its license, and referring the state's findings for a possible criminal case. Those viral videos may have gotten all the attention, but...
What were the rumors you heard?
Just that they weren't doing a good job, or that maybe everything wasn't quite on the up and up, that type of thing.
It was the spread of rumors that set the upstate lawmakers in motion.
So both of the representatives you just heard from in that story told me they weren't going to let their audit into DHEC inspections be ignored. But both say it was the Planned Parenthood videos that made the governor take action. We did reach out to the Greenville Women's Clinic for comment. None of our calls or emails were returned. DHEC isn't talking either. Tom?
Gordon, thank you for that. This year, after new inspections, the Planned Parenthood clinic in Columbia was also fined and suspended. That clinic and the Greenville clinic have both now paid their fines and are back open in good standing. We put all of these inspection reports online so you can read them for yourself. Just look for Gordon's story on the front page of WSPA.com.